Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, out here in the lab where I do what I do for you. Oh, I'm spending a lot of time out here and I got a lot of stuff I'm doing. Hope you enjoy it. Let's go. It's about to go down. Alright, Wrightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. When I'm putting a story, message in the story for life. I'm giving life lessons on a day-to-day basis. Y'all tuning and receiving them. I really appreciate you. Let's do what we do. I got you. Right Thinker's mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right Thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. You know the rule. You know the deal. Let's do it. Know thyself. Okay, my mission, sorry about that, is to get all right thinkers to know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not, a lot of that going on, and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Let's avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. Appreciate you all. Why? Those follow them. Excuse me. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. Why? All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to Mayat, be true. Knowledge is the way to know yourself. Know knowledge, get it conceptually. That's why I use that as a concept and the philosophy that you can stand on. Why? It ain't to be argued, it's to be manifested in practice. Let's go. Right thinkers, let's talk about. I'm going to get off my soapbox, but I'm going to tell it. If knowledge is power, why are we as a people still powerless? Let's talk about it. I give knowledge. I try to live and exercise the knowledge that I have. It makes a difference. Trust me. Let's go. And if it was done collectively across the board, we would see a change that like no other, as your boy say, you see them they never seen before. Yeah, we as a people need to show something that they never seen before. Us knowing who the hell we are. It's one thing to know something, degrees and that nonsense, what they give you. But it's another thing to use what you know. I give you life lessons that if you implement them, you can benefit from them. That's the difference. If you're going to educate somebody, you're going to teach them how to think for themselves, give them something that they can use for themselves, not what you want them to have and guide them the way you want them to be. I got more lessons in that, so about that whole brainwashing concept. It's about to become black and white. Get ready. I'm just saying. I'm pulling out. Okay. This when I start getting to my history of us, it upsets me to know how much we did and how little we get respected for that. But that's our history. I got his history coming up too. So get to this lesson. My power is not in having knowledge. Self-mastery and living by the knowledge that I have acquired is powerful. Why? Now I can inspire, okay, motivate, educate, and enlighten those who need to be. I got what they need. I'm going to give it to them as much as I can, and I'm doing it every day. My understanding that there is no power in understanding, in belief. Oh, I believe. No, I got faith. Yeah, I walk by faith. Yeah, that nonsense. I pray every day. There's no power, none of that nonsense. Why? Without good deeds and actions that go behind it. They tell you prayer with no works is dead. Having faith in something and doing nothing but hoping to come to is dead. And believing something that don't happen, you get nothing. That's my point. Sorry, I'm getting excited. But yeah, I'm in that mode now. Okay, I'm about to put the book down and start to just letting it go. I got a few students who just dying to hear me just ad-lib and freestyle, they call it. I can do that. I do it all the time, but that's not what I do here. I'm a teacher, so these are lessons. I'm not here to voice my opinion. And, no, moving on. Because you know something or you believe in something, don't mean jack. Why? If the action behind what you know and believe ain't being implemented, it's just that simple. That's why. The knowledge I acquired over the 30 years I've been doing this, I'm still working, gave me what? Knowledge over self. First of all, control over myself. When you see me doing this, you see, yeah, that's me. When you got a student, when you're trying to teach them, you give them certain keys, certain things. I got keys for myself. That's what self-mastery is all about. Using the keys that you can control yourself with. I want to be able to slow me down. I want to be able to calm me down. I don't want to have somebody else tell me, yo, man, you got enough power. Yo, man. No, I want to be able to do that for myself. That's the definition of true mastery. And once you get that, all I want to do, like Richard Pryor, so other people how to do it. Yo, man, if you can control your attitude, you can control that little thing between your legs, you'll be a better person. Why? That's what it's all about. Doing the wrong thing and paying for it after the fact is Monday morning quarterbacking. I'm not a Monday morning quarterback. I'm a star-winning quarterback. I play the game every day, and I play to win. Yeah, we know, and everybody say, knowledge is power. That's a cliche, okay? It is the truth, only if what? You manifest it. Now, you know it. You ain't just saying it. You saying it with understanding and doing it. So it ain't just a cliche. Everybody say, yeah. So doing it makes all the difference in the world. Why? Why is this? Yeah, knowledge is power. Knowing about stuff, yeah. But guess what, right, thinkers? With self-knowledge, it gives you superpower. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I got my stuff right across my chest, okay? Ain't that what they do? I just ain't got no cape. My hoodie is my cape, so conceptually. But yeah, if you doing something, be proud about it. Man, I'm proud as I could be about what I do. Understand that if anything you know about me, I ain't shaming my game. Never was, never will be. Let's go. If we teach our young, I learned this when I was a kid, self-knowledge, early in life, how to conduct themselves, how to be, my favorite, acquiesce, and understand life as it should be, they will grow and know themselves a lot sooner. That's it. They will get what they need in life a lot sooner, which is knowledge of themselves. But if we teach them about everything except that, they're going to find a long way. Well, I got all this, I got that, but I don't know who I am. It's going on. It's been going on for long. It's like night and day. First of all, watch this. With discipline. Oh, I freaked out. I'm in the Sam's Club yesterday. This little kid just went ballistic. I'm sitting and saying, nobody said a word. Nobody said a didn't. I'm freaking out. I'm saying, I can't deal with this. Whoop his What? Come to find out, they done went way out, got him outside. You still here? So I just freaks out about that nonsense. Yeah, I ain't got time for y'all. I keep telling you, y'all messing my time up. I'm busy right now. That's my brother, my sister-in-law. We talk every morning. And routinely, they wait right till I get to do what I'm doing and call me. So this is what it's about. Live, this is what you get. All right. But it's like night and day. When a young person who is disciplined, they would conduct themselves. I seen a lady with 3 kids. They sat down there just as nice and ate their food, unwrapped it. I'm looking at her. How is she a single parent? One lady, 2 little kids, 3 kids. They sat down, unwrapped the little boy, unwrapped his little girl, little baby. She feeding him, he get a bit of no. But they were under control. You can tell there's discipline there. This other character just lost it ever loving mind. So it's like night and day. So don't tell me it don't make a difference. It do. And the color don't mean jack. Why? Because the little boy, the lady, she was white. So I'm not prejudiced no way. I see what it is. And she was doing her job as a mother. I respect that. Get a little choked up. Yeah, it pisses me off. When you are disciplined, you will show it. When you're undisciplined, moving on. That's what I'm saying. It ain't no difference. Like, again, night and day. You know if it's dog outside, it's dog. All right. Now, to the way of young people, okay, without discipline, no discipline, no order, they are not going to end well. They're going to end incarcerated in a bad situation. Why? They need discipline, that structure at an early age. And as a parent, that's our job, to prepare your children for the real world. Not to get them going too fast, but they need to understand how to do what it is they need to do. That comes from you, if that's your job as a parent. And it is your job. The payoff, trust me, doing it the way it's supposed to be, you will be rewarded. Don't do what you're supposed to, you will be punished. Simply, that's karma. Why? She don't care. If you do good things, you get good things in return. You get good son, good daughter, good grandkids, good life. If you got constant drama, that's on you. Moving on. I don't have none of that. It's the same thing, watch this, with older people, okay? And no fool like an old fool. You can teach them what they didn't know, and that's up to them. Why? They had long enough time to do it their own. So don't get caught up over that, though. I want young people. Why? I can help them. Yeah, man, I'm pretty. No. My brother told me a long time ago, we want 34 and under. Okay, I'm going to nursery. Okay, I'm going right to the essence of what we do, and I'm seeing these nursery schools start one step doing her thing. I love seeing that. Why? That's what we need more of. And a lot of people doing it. They just say in the limelight, they ain't in a position, but we got good intentions as people. So I'm get up a soapbox. Sorry about that, but I'm seeing good work being done for young people, and that I like. So it's something without. Excuse me. Is there something without order? Okay, excuse me. With older people who haven't learned, leave them be. That's what I'm saying. The first part, those ones you gotta let them alone. All right. But when someone's superhero, excuse me, you can be, sorry about that, someone's superhero. Children or adults, if you're not your son's or daughter's first superhero, you didn't do a good job as a parent. They should see you in glowing fashion. They should see you. I saw my parents as God and Goddess. How about that? So yeah, that's the job of the parent, and you should be their first hero. And by what? Living and doing the right thing when daily, and they will see that. Simple as that. They watch. They see. When I was a kid, I have no idea what my parents thought I knew or didn't know, but I saw and heard everything. I just didn't say much about it. Why? I'm learning. That's the first 7 years of any child's life. For the first 7 years, I can go back to when I think was 3 or 4 years old. Remember a street that I have no idea how I know that. Okay, that's the memory. So when you fill it up with stuff and hold on to it, you can recall it, you can use it. That's the computer concept. We just don't use it that way. Moving on. It's called memory. All right. We as a people, and understand this, are now what? Power. Excuse me. We as a people know that power is the knowledge. No, it ain't. It's in the use of the knowledge. That's the power again. Every superhero finds out that they got superpowers and they stumble and bumble before they get what? They get used to it. Like walking. That's an art form. Little kid who don't know how to do it, man. But he'll figure it out. Again, that's life. Every other culture knows what their heritage. Skipping channels right quick. We as a race of black people, we have a vast and ancient heritage and history. But for some reason, somebody blocked that out for us. So all we got is what? His story, not our story. And I'm telling you our story. Why? Because that's what I studied, that's what I learned, and that's what the people who put it there for us to do just that. Sorry if I get a little annoyed. And for every group of people, and they are proud of who they are. If we knew who we are, we'd be proud people too. How about that? So what's my goal? Get you to know thyself. Simple. Right? Knowledge. Critical thinking is knowing what you need to know about who? Yourself. Calm down. Yeah, I'm about to get on my little soapbox. Why? Because this is where I dwell. This is what I'm trying to tell you. As a black man, a.k.a. we are the original man, and we are an intellectual being. When we have knowledge of self, we are civilization creators. So we know God. We instituted it. The white man, again, came along and what? After educating him, taking them out of caves, getting them off the stuff that he was doing before we come along. We already had institutions. We surpassed anything that he ever reached at this point in life when we met him. That's why I get a little annoyed because I'm going back. I got my little. I'm getting Dr. Ben, and Clark. I'm getting all them juices flowing, and I'm Malcolm X. I'm getting that fire against who? Our opposer, the white man, with knowledge of self. And that's why they left this creed to us, and I've been riding it ever since. You won't allow what? To be enslaved. An intelligent man cannot be enslaved. Only an ignorant man, weak and fearful and frightful, or religious man will allow himself to be a slave. We wasn't born that way. If the powers that be got in power by taking it, if you want what you think is yours, take it back. Bylaw number 11. If you got something I need and you don't want to give it up, my man, we about to go at it because I'm about to come get it. Simple as that. You better be able to defend it. We call them stick-up men. Simple as that. If I catch you wrong, I'm taking whatever you got. They caught us wrong. They took everything we had. It's time to take it back. Moving on. I'm getting my little militant thing going. Why? Because I'm tired of being looked at. And this right now, I'm watching it right now. I'm watching white people talking about MAGA, make America great again. That's a code word for saying make white privilege back again. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. We ain't going back. Y'all want to go back. We don't want back. That's where the problem gonna start. That's the civil war right there. Y'all want this. We don't want that. So it's gonna come to a head. Let's get it on. Let's get ready to run. My man, I've been ready a long time. Fighting each other. We've been practicing all our life for fighting. Okay, we've been doing that against each other. Now we got a reason to cause. Let's knuckle up together. Now you got a force to be reckoned with. Back in the day, when the Pharaoh wanted to go take care of business, he got his warriors, his troops, and they got behind him. He went, yo, my man, how you want to do this? Okay, yeah, we here. That's what we're going to do. We got a few days for that to happen, symbolically. So let's understand that. Moving on, that's how to get that in. You had to figure out how to move that lesson in without a lesson. So I'm doing my job, just trying to teach. I got a whole bunch of concepts and views I'm trying to get out, so bear with me. I'm trying to do it respectfully, politically correct, as they call it. Where we at? Now, a man with knowledge, self-knowledge, will not be a slave. The only people in Africa who the white man didn't colonize was the Ethiopians. Our big brothers, the Egyptians. Okay, understand that as a people. Just think about that. Ignorance is being powerless. We as a people, black, ignorant. Why? We don't know. We don't know who we are. Why are we still ignorant? That's the answer. We're still ignorant because we don't know who we are. I'm on my grind every day to try to help those who don't know to know. I tell you, all the ignorance in the black community is our number one problem. I can care less about another community. I'm talking about the black community. We can just educate our own kind. We can make our situation different. Back in my hood, the police didn't even stop on my block. Everybody swear to God, I had them on payroll. No, I didn't. I just had my people who worked what we were doing under control where we didn't look so obvious and standing like a bunch of drug dealers, okay? Standing on the corner, no, we was milling around doing what we need to do. We weaved ourselves into the community where it was understood. We knew what we was doing. We just didn't do it. So disrespectful. Moving on, that's a different time, excuse me. But even in ignorance, I still have dignity and respect for what I was doing. If ignorance was so bad, why are we as a people still so bad? We must like it. And they portrayed that image to us, and we fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. That's another lesson. But we need to start changing the way we're thinking. That's my point. Right thinking is what we need to be doing. They call it critical thinking, cognitive thinking. No, it's right thinking. Sorry. I appreciate you. All right. I tell you all the time, the ignorance. Okay, I did that. I'm sorry. When you're not seen as a complete person by the white man, and he wrote it in his damn Constitution, and we the one gave him the understanding to rewrite the damn thing. He wrote us out. So what they say about them? I got that coming up. I'm about to get in his butt big time. My man said, Brother Wright, don't get shut down. So I'm going to do it. But I'm about to open up a can of white whoop ass. How about that? Just the truth. How about that? I'm going to spank you the truth. I ain't got to do like you do, tell a bunch of lies and accusations. No, I'm going to bring you the truth. Simple as that. Moving on. Like when the feds, when they come get you, they ain't coming asking questions. All right? I ain't asking. I'm telling. All right? But when we don't have as a people, be seen as a complete people from the people who we supposed to be trying to be with, it's the waste of your time. Ignorant people will become what? Content with being ignorant, slave-minded mentally. Okay? They'll follow religion. They'll fall in line. They'll act accordingly. I didn't get that lesson. I got a whole bunch of stuff, but the stuff that you're going to get from me, you're going to say, what the what? Yeah, you're going to go militant, but this is just what we've been going through that I forgot about all this stuff. Moving on. So I'm doing a history lesson. I'm not going to wait till February to get you on what we've been doing. I got a whole bunch of stuff for you. So moving on. All right, here you go. I'm going to lose if you don't care. But I'm going to teach everybody to tune in. That's my job. Now, where we at? Ignorant people can't serve God. God needs you to be intelligent. He don't need you to be ignorant to be told he's this and he's that. If you don't know God for yourself, you don't know God. But due to their ignorance and miseducation, if you are a believer in the belief system, you are a follower of the belief system, you have been miseducated. You've been misled. Tell him, Malcolm, bamboozled. Okay, simple as that. Moving on. I ain't got time for that. That's another whole nother lesson. But my job, wrapping it up again, I appreciate you tuning in. A little long, a little lengthy sometimes. Sorry. My job with my philosophy, right thinking philosophy, is to empower my right thinkers. With what? Self-knowledge. Not a bunch of grandiose bull crap about me and how I did. I don't give a damn about that. I use that as an example, again, teaching tool so that you can understand. I don't glorify my bad life. I just use it as a template to show you, everybody, I've been there, done that. That's not nothing new. Stop the nonsense. So, knowledge of self is what I give you. And guess what? With knowledge of self, you don't just have power of knowledge. You got superpower with self-knowledge. Now, you are super beings. Spiritual, divine, spiritual beings. That's who we are in essence. Act like it. And guess what? They have to recognize it. Okay, when you obtain spiritual knowledge and you begin to practice said spiritual knowledge, aka live maya or spiritual discipline, right thinking philosophy, when daily, you will become superhuman. With knowledge of self, you ain't just ordinary. Why? No, This is what knowledge of self brings you. That's the concept that I'm trying to push now to my people because I'm getting a little annoyed with all this ignorant ass nonsense. Sorry about that. But yeah, I get a little annoyed. Right now, your boy's annoyed. Wrapping it up. If we as a people would make knowing thyself a way of life, we would become leaders of what? Ourselves, our community, of our situation. We become the leaders of our own destination as a people, not as an individual. Yeah, they let one creep through every now and then. They don't care about that. But long they keep everybody else under, that's what they want. And it's time to let everybody out. How about that? I'm like Richard Pryor. I want to tell everybody. Okay, whatever secrets y'all got, I'm exposing all of them. Like the boy Cat, he just blew the whistle on everybody. Moving on, remember stuff. I use my life experiences, and that's like the universe. You learn as you go, so you keep expanding. Right thinking philosophy continues to expand. Why? I'm keep adding stuff to the gumbo. Keep putting more stuff in the pot. Why? It can only help the flavor. It can only do it better. It ain't taking away from nothing. Okay? When you add in, you ain't taking away. You keep adding. Just keep adding. Okay? And that's knowledge and understanding of who you are. What? Daily. Wrapping it up. Again, I appreciate you. I use my life experiences to teach my right thinkers self-knowledge, a.k.a. my philosophy based on Maya. Balance. You got to understand it. You live it and you will live it and become it. It will become part of you. You will be a fair deal and a good person. That's it. With knowledge of self. That's what you get when you practice right thinking philosophy. That's the end game. I see good work being done, and I commend it. I love it. Just not enough of it for me. But I ain't like everybody else. I'm like y'all. When I see good, I want more of it. Most people they see bad, they want more bad, more money. No, I want more goodness, more righteousness, more spirituality as a people. That's who we are in essence. That's my lesson. That's how I feel. That's why I keep doing what I do for you. And in closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100, me, 100 miles a day. So I never know that my right thinkers have passed away. I'm out, but I'll be right back. I got a whole bunch of stuff.